A swarm of 7 cosmic visitors is racing toward the inner solar system. 6 comets and 1 interstellar traveler, 3I Atlas. Over the next few weeks, the skies will change. On October 21st, Comet Swan brushes past Earth, closer than most realize, just as 3I Atlas slips behind the Sun. Then comes October 29th, the moment of truth, perihelion, when 3I Atlas meets the full power of the Sun. Astronomers are watching for tail breakups, dust storms, even companion fragments, signs that could rewrite what we know about interstellar objects. This isn't just another comet season, it's a cosmic convergence, and it's happening right now. 7 travelers, each on its own frozen path, are now converging toward the Sun. The first C-2025 R2 Swan is already inbound. On October 21st, it passes within 0.25 AU of Earth, close enough for binocular observers to catch its faint teal-green glow before dawn. Next, the spotlight shifts to 3I Atlas, the interstellar wanderer. Born beyond our solar system, it cuts across the plane of the planets on a hyperbolic orbit, a trajectory that says it will never return. Its moment of truth arrives October 29th at perihelion, when it dives nearest to the Sun. Following close behind comes C-2025 A6 Lemon, expected to flare in brightness around November 8th, possibly reaching magnitude 4, visible to the naked eye under dark skies. Alongside these 3 giants are 4 smaller comets, lesser known, but equally part of this rare alignment, a mini swarm of icy relics tracing graceful arcs through the inner system. Together, they form what astronomers are calling the Comet Surge of 2025, a once-in-a-generation display of motion, light, and solar physics in real time. Every comet is a time capsule, a fragment of the early solar system, preserved in ice and dust for billions of years. As these objects fall inward, sunlight and solar wind awaken them. The ice begins to sublimate, turning directly into gas, and jets erupt from the surface, carrying dust into space. The result is a coma, a glowing halo that surrounds the nucleus, and a tail that always points away from the Sun, sculpted by the flow of charged particles streaming from our star. Most comets grow 2 distinct tails, a dust tail, curved and golden, made of tiny grains pushed by sunlight, and an ion tail, narrow and blue, drawn straight by the solar wind's magnetic field. But this year's comet surge may not follow the textbook. The Sun is approaching the peak of its activity cycle. Solar flares, coronal mass ejections, sudden bursts of plasma can strike passing comets head-on. When that happens, the solar wind can tear away an ion tail entirely in a dramatic event known as a tail disconnection. For 3I Atlas and the others, this means their appearance could change within hours, tails twisting, breaking, or regrowing as magnetic storms sweep through. Astronomers are watching closely. Each flare, each pulse of the solar wind writes a new line in the story of these visitors, revealing how fragile ice and dust survive the fury of a living star. The 2025 comet surge isn't just a spectacle, it's a scientific opportunity we may not see again for decades. 7 icy travelers crossing the inner solar system at once means 7 natural laboratories. Each one reacts differently to sunlight, magnetic storms, and gravity, giving researchers a rare chance to test what we know about solar activity and the evolution of comets themselves. For observers on Earth, this is the season to look up. Comet Swan will appear in binoculars just before dawn, glowing faintly near the eastern horizon. 3I Atlas will re-emerge after solar conjunction toward the end of October, best captured with long exposure imaging once it clears the Sun's glare. And Comet Lemon, expected to peak around magnitude 4, may even be visible to the naked eye in early November, a green ember against the dark. Watch for subtle clues. Sudden changes in brightness could mean surface breakups. Shifts in tail direction might mark a new burst of solar wind, and faint companions or debris trails could reveal fragments separating from the nucleus. Every photo, Every observation contributes to real data, helping scientists refine orbital models and understand how these ancient bodies interact with a turbulent sun. So whether you're holding a telescope, a camera, or just your curiosity, remember, this is a front row seat to celestial history unfolding in real time. Over the next few weeks, 7 travelers will trace their paths around the sun, a dance of ice, dust, and interstellar mystery. We've explored what's coming: Swan's close approach, 3I Atlas's perihelion, Lemon's brightening, and the unpredictable power of the solar wind shaping every trail of light. Each flare, each fragment, each faint shift in brightness is a message from the frontier, evidence of a living solar system still full of surprises. As new data arrives, we'll break it down here. Verified findings, real images, and updates straight from NASA and the Global Observing Network. If you're watching the skies, share what you see. Post your captures, your observations, your questions. Together, we can turn raw curiosity into real discovery. Subscribe, stay alert, and join us again as we follow 3I Atlas and the comet surge of 2025. Because the story of the universe is still being written, one orbit at a time.